good evening. This is going to be the end of the day recap. Yesterday, I left Susie Lake, headed to Echo Lake Chalet, where I was meeting Rich, a trail angel that's helping me out. He was bringing resupply, and I didn't have very good service, so I wasn't sure what time he was going to be there. And I had originally told him I'd be there between 10:30 and 12. So, I got started. It was so pretty there. Big alpine lakes and the mountains, granite. I mean, it's just beautiful here in this section. Got to Aloha Lake. Man, let me tell you, I did not want to leave there. It was so gorgeous. And took a bunch of pictures and video and videoed with some friends and family. And then I had to get going. But anyway, I got to the end of the Desolation Wilderness and started running into all kinds of day hikers, and there were a few Tahoe Rim Trail people. A lot of the day hikers, especially the older women, were interested in what I was doing, and we talked, and whenever I walked away, they were cheering me on and stuff. It was a good day, but I got to excuse me, it's been an emotional couple days. Got to Echo Lake, and I was pretty hungry, so I ate a sandwich, a whole bag of chips, 2 sodas, and an ice cream. Talked to some hikers, and finally Rich showed up a little after 2, and I got my resupply, and he couldn't stay long, so I said bye to him and packed up, and I needed to get some miles, some more miles. I had to find a campsite. I wasn't going to stay there. And so I went 3.7 more, and found a campsite that, that overlooked, Tahoe Lake. And I had a chance to call home and talk to my sister. So I don't know, it was very emotional to call home. I haven't had very much contact with friends and family back home. I'm out here by myself. I think that's it. Just very emotional, and still emotional this morning. And that's why I didn't do end of the day recap yesterday. But I guess part of this journey is to be real. I mean, to see the parts where it's emotionally raw. I'm tired. I had a day off 5 days ago or so, but I'm getting ready to go into the Sierra. It's nice doing your own thing, but it'd be nice to have someone with you too, to share it with, and but resupply is kind of heavy. I'm gonna have to definitely keep an eye on that. My artificial knee is capable of taking weight, but I can tell whenever it's too much. So, especially going in the Sierras where it could be a little longer resupply, I really need to monitor that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get to hiking. I just made it up halfway up the climb. I've still got another mile to go, and trying to do almost 19 miles today. If I can do 18 ish miles every single day, I can get into North Canyon Meadows in 4 days. All right, guys, I'm going to get hiking. I'll see you down the trail. All right, good morning. I am Almost up this climb. It's been a long one and a hard one. It's kind of short and steep, but I stopped here to get about a liter of water. I'm not sure how much further I have to go, but it's been a struggle this morning. You'll have those days. Once I get up here, I'll start cruising. I think it's pretty nice across here. I do have like Carson Pass in like 11 or 12 miles, and I think there's like a rest area there, so I can dump a little bit of trash, offload a little bit of weight. But anyway, just heading to, I think it's Lost Lakes is where I'm headed to today. So maybe a lake I can swim in and clean my clothes up a little bit. It's been 4 or 5 days since I had a shower or done laundry. This is Bryan Meadow. It's really beautiful this morning. All these pretty wildflowers. That was a really hard climb. Really played on me mentally. Kind of in this mental game right now. But kind of reached the top of this climb and on a kind of a flat-ish spot, but I'm getting ready to go back up. The mental game is real this time. So that's probably what it's going to be like for the next 4 days. The mental game. But for now, let's look at this pretty meadow. This is why you don't quit when it just gets hard. And it gets hard a lot. And the trail does have some pretty moments. It's a mental game sometimes. A lot of times. Just have to keep pushing. Perseverance, strength, and faith. I am on the struggle bus today, big time. These little climbs are short and steep. And whooping my rear end. It be like that sometimes. Let's lean against this rock a minute. I don't have much longer to the top of this climb. I just met a female through hiker that was coming down, and I just commented because when you're going up, you have the right of way. I was like, I'm fine. I need to get your breath right here. I said, these climbs are short and steep and just intense. And she said, yeah. She said, ever since I left the Sierra, she said, these climbs are very intense. So I'm not 100% sure what that means. Maybe they are more intense than the Sierra, or everybody's just tired. I don't know. I don't have much longer to the top of this one. And then I should be on a ridge walk for a few miles, which will be nice. Today's been kind of like AT climbs. No switchbacks. Straight up. Not along the side. Just straight up to the peak. I mean, the trail's decent, but so used to switchbacks. Got spoiled. It's just no way to describe the smell here with all the wildflowers. It's so beautiful. You can hear some marmots somewhere. Some marmot sunning itself on the rock right there. I just had a great conversation with Ken and Mary and their dog Gumby. Ken and Mary do volunteer work at the Carson City or Carson Pass stop up here at the pass, and I had actually read some comments in Far Out about them. They bring all kinds of goodies and coolers full of drinks, and are just wonderful trail angels. But I enjoyed talking to them very much. Being southbound, not having a tramley or anyone I really hike around constantly, gets a little lonely. But whenever you get to talk to people like Ken and Mary and get to pet Gumby, the sweet little puppy dog, it makes your day a lot better. This is Showers Lake. All these wildflowers, the mountains with the little snowfields left over. Really beautiful. This section is beautiful meadows. Very pretty through here. These little cabins out here. Just wonder what their history is. You can tell this is Big Creek Basin. I think it's feeds the Upper Truckee River, or the Truckee River, and this is like the Upper Truckee River. I just passed the trailhead for the Tahoe Rim Trail cutoff, and now it's just PCT. Whenever I came first to cross the I guess it'd be the northern intersection, I met a couple girls pretty quick on, and got to talk to them for the last couple days. And so when I stopped at Showers Lake, gotta get across this. When I stopped at Showers Lake, I saw them there and got to stop and talk to them for a few minutes. But, whew, pretty, pretty, pretty. This is gorgeous. But anyway, headed up towards Carson's Pass. I need to find somewhere to have lunch. Passed a couple creeks, but zero shade. So, alright, let me find something that I can sit under and have a little break. Whew, pretty, isn't it? Making my way up Carson's Pass. It's about 2.5 miles. That should be it right there, in between there. Very popular day hiking spot, because apparently there's a big parking lot up here, and passed a bunch of day hikers. Give you an idea of the snowmelt. So there's still some patches here in Carson Pass, and if you look right there, there's a lot of snowmelt going on. It's probably not just from that patch, it's probably above it too. Still making my way up the pass, a couple more miles, looking back to where I've been. Wow, it's Lake Tahoe, you can barely see it. It's right above that. A lot of smoke, haze from it. The area we just came through is the Big Meadows area. A lot of clouds in the sky, some I hadn't seen in a while. And just had another hiker pass me. He said in a couple miles you get trail magic. Apparently there's cold sodas and snacks at the visitor center. Thing is, once you cross over a pass, you don't generally see what's behind you again. It's a little Snowmelt Creek. This is what's in front of us. Another beautiful mountain. Lots of pretty irises along the way. They're about done. But there's one. Very pretty. Carson Pass, and they got tons of drinks and snacks and stuff here. Volunteers are awesome, very, very nice. Just kind of hanging out. Gonna cool off a little bit and then get started. I got like 6.9 left. Leaving the visitors center, staffed completely by volunteers. Had a banana, a Dr. Pepper, some sort of orange sparkling water, and a Rice Krispie cake. But very, very nice people. Got to talk to some northbounders, and it's been really nice. So, alright, doing the big climb up to Carson's Pass. And it should be down for the rest of the day. See you up top. So far the trail up to the pass hasn't been bad. Tons of day hikers. Keep it trodden down. Gray skies. First I've seen those out here on the trail in a month. There's a warning for dry lightning. I guess that's no precip and lightning, which can spark wildfires. Not good. Point 2 to the top. I gotta get up and over this pass. I'll show you why. That's not good. Heard a couple of rumbles of thunder behind me. So, make this up real quick. Up and over.
That is definitely raining that. Almost to the top. Started a bunch more thunder. Not good being up this high. Snowfield. See how mushy it is. Okay, we're okay. Crossed it. Looks like we're going down, down, down from here, hopefully. Couple snowfields just coming out on the other side. It's getting windy. Looks like we're going into it. Up there is Carson Pass. Come all the way down here. .7 to the camp. It appears the trail has changed directions. Thankfully. Now heading away from that storm. So we're going to be heading off in that direction. Whew. Very happy about that. This is a great big bowl, basically. I came from way up there, and now I'm down inside the bowl. Unfortunately, it looks like that storm's closing in on us. Alright, I just talked to a no-bow hiker coming down, and this is going exactly where I don't want it to go. I'll get around here and I'll show you. She said it was really sketchy. I just saw lightning up here, so hopefully I can get up and over it. It's just started sprinkling. That pass right there where the snow is. Apparently that's where it goes. That's where the lightning was. Less than 2 miles from camp. And the rain has started. I'm nearly at the top of this. And it's thunder and lightning, as you can hear. Not really what I wanted to see. Wanted to see this drop all the way off. There's campsites up here, but right on top. Gotta try to find something. Get off this. 1.1 to camp. I'm kind of on the opposite side where I started. Carson Pass up there. Came up over that ridge and across that road. Feel a little bit more settled over here. I don't feel the urgency like I did a few minutes ago. Whew, this rock. Whenever I got on a couple of those, like the ridge I just came over, and that other one behind me, you could smell almost like burning wire, like electrical. So it just tells me the air is charged, but should be going down now. And like I said, probably now just have about a mile to camp. Feel 100% better. That was sketchy. Of course, down in the woods now, dropping below the ridge, and I'm a half a mile from camp. I just passed a couple hikers that were debating about going up, but they said they could see a couple of campsites from the trail. You just have to take a little side road down to it. Alright. Be glad to get to camp tonight. Lost Lakes campsite. One thing I always do whenever you go to these backcountry campsites, if you can, before you get there, is listen. See if there's a bunch of drunks or loud music and playing, or if there's kids. Generally, if there's children, it's much safer. End of the day recap here at Lost Lakes. Bunch of car campers here, and if I wasn't allergic to red meat, I'd be having all kinds of hamburgers. I've been offered hamburgers and stuff, but unfortunately got bit by a tick that doesn't allow me to eat red meat. You might hear a dog. That is Nala. She looks exactly like Angus. It's crazy. I'll get some video or pictures over here in just a minute. But had a pretty tough day today. Was on the struggle bus most of the day. Got to Carson Pass. Had some refreshments. Had snacks and sodas and all that stuff. So it was really a good stop. And then made the push over the pass. Mosquitoes. Made the push over the pass, and then there was another ridge and thunder and lightning, and started raining. It was pretty scary, but prayed and got off that ridge quick. And then got down here, and I was so thankful to see it drop in elevation, and got to this beautiful lake back here. Did not go swimming. There is a lot of people around, and it's actually kind of chilly. But yeah, there's all kinds of car campers here. But it's pretty cool. So did almost 19 miles today. Got another 18 in store for tomorrow. But just got done eating. Kind of got cleaned up in the lake a little bit, and I'll be ready to take off in the morning and do a few more. Just inching closer to Kenny Meadows. But all in all, at the end of the day, it was a good day to be out here. And I'm just blessed to be able to have the ability and just to be able to do it. So, alright guys, we'll see you on trail in the morning.